Steph, Beckett here at Microsoft Ignite 2024, here at the Jabra booth, joined by Blalock. First of all, hi, how's it going?
It's going great. It's so good to be back at a pre-pandemic like Ignite event. So thanks for stopping by to say hi.
Yeah, of course. Well, first of all, I would like to learn a little bit about you. So you are the Chief Video Evangelist here at Jabra. So tell me a little bit about what that means and specifically what that means to be here at Ignite.
Yeah, I think probably the best way to distill that is you just think of a storyteller, right? The job is to come out, talk about our video solutions, but really the holistic journey of Jabra with audio, video, and the complete solution that we bring to market. When it comes to Ignite, telling that story with the Copilot and Microsoft Teams colors painted on is really what's in focus for us.
Right, so let's dive into that because Copilot has obviously been a huge focus here at Ignite, and so naturally the manufacturers that are Microsoft partners are talking about how their products function really well with Copilot. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we've had a very close, innovative relationship with Microsoft for quite some time. And with our PanaCast 50 specifically, we were the first front-of-room video bar to bring the certified category of intelligent speaker to, again, a front-of-room bar, right? So for those that are getting caught up in intelligent speaker, that's the ability to record your voice in Teams and have it identify you in the room by the words you said. You get words attributed to you for meeting recaps, and now post-meeting actions like Copilot can come in there and say, oh, hey, give me a summary. Who did this? What are the meeting tasks? They know who in that room is responsible based on voice. Going beyond that, the PanaCast 50 got a recent update to bring facial recognition in there for people recognition. So now, even if you're sitting in the room and not saying anything, you can still be identified by your face that you've chosen to enroll in Microsoft Teams.
Wow, that's very cool because I think that let's back up because I do think that's a really, really important point. Copilot cannot work. It cannot tell you what you said if it cannot hear what you said.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, it's a beautiful point. A lot of people think about Copilot and they think about it in the terms of individual licenses, right, for people. Meeting rooms are a key part of that. They're essentially another person when it comes to the whole solution. They are the thing that is signed in that room, responsible for the interactions of multiple people in that room. So if you're not bringing in those people, representing them accurately, and bringing clear, concise, exact data of what was said in that room to Copilot, then the results on the other side are going to be perhaps less than ideal.
How do you frame that in terms of a conversation with attendees here? Because, like you said, they're all thinking about it in terms of individual licenses.
Yeah, attendees come and, if you've watched the keynote or just look around Ignite, Copilot's on everyone's mind in every shape and form. Copilot, Copilot, Copilot. And so they're like, well, how do you fit into that story? And that's how you frame it, right? That's where we say, well, of course we do amazing things with video and audio. We tell a beautiful 180-degree field of view story, which is a very immersive experience in the meeting room. But then we ask them, how are you using Teams? Are you starting to adopt Copilot? If you are, what are the things you want it to do? Well, if you want it to do X, Y, or Z, isn't that going to be a better, more accurate picture if it knows what happens in the meeting rooms too, and who did what, and what the outcomes were? So that's kind of the way we paint that. We tell that story here at Ignite.
And you are the perfect person to do that.
I try to be, so thank you.
Well, in terms of what you can tell me, what's next in terms of Jabra's partnership with Microsoft? Anything interesting or exciting on the horizon?
I'd say, right, the key words there is what can be told. There's exciting announcements and news coming out in the not too distant future, so I would just say stay tuned there. But we're always innovating with them. The other big thing that's on the horizon is something we have been talking about in intervals for about the better part of a year now, but Microsoft's MDEP, right? The Microsoft Devices Ecosystem Platform is finally about ready to kind of see the world in a general availability light. We will be front and center with our PanaCast 50 VBS, our Android bar. We'll be running that in the not too distant future here, if not by end of the year, in the coming months right around the corner. And that's a big story for Microsoft. It goes far beyond meeting rooms, and we're excited to be at the forefront of that with them. We're going to keep innovating closely with them as time goes on, but that's what's next.
Well, I appreciate your time. My last question for you is going to be, where can people find more information about the Panicast 50, and where can people find more information just generally about Jabra?
Awesome. I would say the easy answer there is Jabra.com, of course. You can find any number of products, how-tos, support articles, stats, all that stuff you need out there. But connect with us online as well. Find us on LinkedIn. Connect with individuals there. Watch the monthly Technically Speaking we do. It's a great way to get to know us as people, how we can support you, and learn about the products more in depth.
Well, appreciate you, Josh. And don't forget, on our site as well, you can go to ravepubs.com/Ignite for all of your Microsoft Ignite news. Once again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we'll see you next time.